Connection is in and out. You have a bad signal? All right. Well, we'll try to work through it. What do we got in? Got you in here, McElroy. What are you in? What are you in for? 3 left at PYT 1. We might start with the football. Might knock out that division rip. All right, we are live now. Well, you're welcome to hang out. It's a lot cooler in here than it is outside. We might knock out the division rip of the football first. Try to get these PYTs closed. And then I'm down for whatever personals I've got. Soccer and V-Friends we can rip. And then a ton of singles. I'm looking at 4, 8, 9. I'm missing a row somewhere. 9, 15, 17, 18. A ton of singles. Where'd my other Yankee row go? Ton of singles. Yeah, I'm seeing what's going on too. Let's get this thing fired up. I'm down to stay on as long as you guys want. I have tons of baseball singles we can go through. Let's go ahead and knock out that football. Give everybody a chance to get in here. Let me find it here real quick. You guys do 10% off Inception Platinum PYT 1. There's only 3 teams left. We'll knock the football out. 10% off to close out. Yep, that's not what I wanted there. Alright, Casey's got one in. Casey only went 9%. He put the needs of MBB first and went low. What a team player, man. Really appreciate it. Yeah, a lot of... Dude, some guys do like 20%, and I'm like, hey, that's not 10%, just so you know. And they're like, ah, he'll approve it. Yeah, that means somebody else can do 11%. Yeah, I appreciate, look at that. Yeah, leading by example, dude. You don't get that a lot of places. As soon as we get some, and Tom just said, screw it, I'm going to pay full price for a good team like the Marlins. As soon as we get some butts in the seats here, I'll let you guys know everything that's going on this week. I've got Zebra Break stuff listed for Friday in here too. He's got some baseball mixers. Thanks, Tom. And then he's got Wrestling Break we're trying to clean up too. All right, let me type in my football divisions. So let's see if I can remember them all. It's been a while. So you got AFC East, AFC West, AFC Central, AFC Pacific, NFC Midwest, NFC Central, right? NFC Nordic, and the one with all the birds in it. East, West, Central, Pacific, East, West, Nordic, and the birds. All right, let me go find my buyers here. Baltic. I will give you some incentives if you close Brandon's 2 breaks for Friday as well. Trying to set the table for him to get his holiday weekend rolling. He's got an out-of-town thing going on. There you go. There's 9 left in PYT2. For some reason, 3 was filling faster than 2. Maybe do like half of them full price, and then we'll see where we're at with the rest of them and do some offers. But maybe grab half of those at full price, and we'll see where we're at. And then, guys, I got singles I can throw in about every spot for anybody that does not do well or hits no cards in this break. Especially if you're a subscriber or a token holder. Tom, where's your badge? Where the hell is your badge at? Yeah, what'd you do? But anyway, I've got extra singles for you guys too once we get through these breaks. Yeah, what are you guys doing? You're supposed to keep them pinned onto your work shirt when you come in. Okay, this is a case where it's actually easier to write this down. Yeah, do I have to have HR print you guys a new one? Alright, so I got Kavanaugh for 2. Barry for 1. The Ben Barry Super Terrific Happy Hour tomorrow 10 a.m. Eastern. Mike Baldwin for 1. So Tuesday and Thursday. So tomorrow's the Thursday show. Bill Greg for 1. Last time it went pretty well. I had at one point I had over 20 viewers, which sometimes we don't get that. I might not get that tonight. I might not get 20. Ninja with 1. But 10 a.m. Eastern tomorrow. Games, giveaways, hobby chat, stacks, auctions, whatever. And Invisible Vets with 2. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8. So here we go. Punch these in here. Yeah, NBA free agency. I showed everybody the thing where it said LeBron went out for milk. Told Bronny he was going out for milk and never came back. Eloy, are you going to discount all your LeBron stuff? Have like a fire sale? What are you going to do with that huge stuff from your LeBron cave you had going? That's... Alright, been a while since I did one of these. Dan Cavanaugh with 2, Ben Berry, Mike Baldwin, Bill Gregg, Ninja Squirrel, Invisible Vets, Garrigan with 2. I'm going to random the divisions now. Hey, Kristen. Kristen just celebrated her 23rd birthday. Ten rolls. Will not use the ticker on this. QIP DXQ. And here go the names. If you don't know what teams are in each division, let me know and do not be embarrassed. I will help you out. Yeah, hit up. Is Nick Holland back? Anybody know if Nick's back? I think he is. PTQUYW. Usually I go through Nick and have him take care of that. Nick can't physically do it himself, but he can help us go through our liaison for district. All right. AFC South is Baldwin. That is Titans, Texans, Jags, Colts. NFC South is Garrigan. That's Saints, Panthers, Falcons, Bucks. NFC West is Cavanaugh. That's God's division. That's the Rams, Niners, Sea Chickens, and Cardinals. Ben Berry, AFC West. That's Raiders, Chargers, Chiefs, Broncos. Cavanaugh, AFC East. That's the Bills, Dolphins, Patriots, Jets. Bill Gregg, NFC East. That's the Cowboys, the Eagles, the Commanders, and the Giants. AFC North, Garrigan. That's the Ravens, the Browns, the Bengals, the Steelers. Ninja Squirrel, NFC North. That is the Bears, the Packers, the Vikings, the Lions. Give you a minute or two. Work out your trades. And I'm not totally opposed of if you just want to trade a team within your division. I guess I wouldn't care either way. And it's 2 megas. I guess if you really wanted to do that, I don't care. I mean, let's be real. If something annoyed me, you'd know about it almost instantly. Because I got problems. Still 9 left in PYT2, guys. Kill about 4 or 5 of those, and then we'll look at discounts to close it. And I have singles for every Major League Baseball team you can think of, including the Expos. Even the ones that have lost 7 straight. I just found a $300 Shea Langoliers auto to 50 in there for Paul Simmons. And there's some stuff that's free, guys. There's some stuff in there that were donations, and some of that I'll let you know, but some of the stuff for subscribers and token holders and stuff is going to be free and part of the deal, so. I'm sorry to hear that. I'm glad he's home, though. And then I think I'm doing just a single show tomorrow too. I've got V-Friends, we've got Hobby, Mega, and Blasters of V-Friends to close up. I'm done breaking it. I think I'm just going to do personals. Ripped or shipped sealed. And then I've got trying to clean up these Chrome MLS soccer blasters. If you guys want to rip some soccer, I'll rip those tonight or ship them sealed. I don't care. All right, last call on trades. And really, this June was the 8-year anniversary of MBB, so we kind of really didn't do a whole lot with it. But yeah, I'm down to thank subscribers and token holders with some free cards in the stacks for these inception breaks and stuff too. So. And I think Finest Baseball will drop tomorrow. Maybe around noon or 1. Alright, Pittman, you're early and you're in the wrong break. But I'm going to do it. Let's see if I can get you to close one at regular price to help out. You're early though. And you're a break ahead of us. All right, here we go. Crosby, Raiders, AFC West. Jefferson. Cam Dicker to 50. Chargers, AFC West for Ben Berry. Jordan Davis, just a magenta X-Fractor, NFC East. You guys pretty much got these 2 boxes at cost, which I'm fine with. Devontae Walker, Pacheco, Herbert, Genty, also AFC West Refractor. CeeDee Lamb, no relation to CeeDee Rom. NFC East for Bill Grake. Mistake by the Grake. He's probably a Cowboys fan too. Ayuk. Dunza. Isaiah Bond. AFC North. Browns. Garrigan Invisible Vets. Lawrence Taylor, Will Howard, Neighbors. How about a Tua to 250 AFC East for Dan Cavanaugh? I got crud on me glasses. What's up, Mike? AJ Brown to 275 out of a Mega. NFC East, Bill Grake. Somebody want to put that in Discord for me? Before he drops that ball he's got in his hands. Put that in Discord for me. Just tell me when you have it. Thanks, Ben. So the Ben Berry Show tomorrow at 10 a.m. If I had to guess, I'm going to go live at 7. And that's it tomorrow. And then Friday, No Dak Rips is out. He's not doing Friday. Friday right now, I think, is just Zebra Breaks at 8 o'clock. And if you close his 2 baseball and his WWE break, which had like maybe a dozen left, that'll be a quick show. Saturday's obviously the 4th of July. Leaf will be on with soccer or football, depending on where you're from. At 1 o'clock, I've got his stuff loaded up. He's got another UCC Finest PYT case with 25 teams left. He's got a Finest 2-box random for Saturday, 1 o'clock. I believe he's the only guy or girl alive 4th of July to keep the streak going. Saturday at 1 o'clock. I may go live from the soccer game Saturday night. Just a quick live stream or fireworks or something live from the soccer, the free card booth there. But that's about it. It's a holiday, whatever. People are drinking out on the lake, whatever. And then Sunday, Nodak, Rips Logan will be doing Pokemon, I think at 1 o'clock. And then Eloy the Goat will be live Sunday night. And Brandon will be off. He'll be traveling. That's kind of where we're at. Sertain, David Montgomery, Scatabo, Checkers, X-Fractor. Goat's got 80 items up already. So the streak will be intact with Leith ripping soccer at 1 o'clock Saturday. So we've had somebody stream every day since September 14th, 2024. AFC South, Mike Baldwin. Stroud, Royals, Paris Johnson, Caleb Johnson. Dicker to 50. Genty, 2 out of 250. What's up, Mitchell? And AJ Brown to 275 out of the Mega. Thank you, guys. Okay, so we'll rip PYT 1. 7 teams left in PYT 2. We need a couple more before we do offers. Couple more clean fills on that. And then I've got V-Friends personals we can rip tonight. I got to get those cleaned up. Alright, so let's do PYT1. It's 4 Inception and 1 Platinum. I was lucky enough to get a deal on some more Inception. I sent 1 to Brandon, kept 1 for myself. Offered the personals to Break Club. Filled almost a case in Break Club for token holders, and then sent Furtman a couple too, so got a few more Inception in the next wave, and then keep finding deals on Platinum. I love the Chrome Platinum. I got it late because Adam and Brandon ripped it first, but yeah, we're gonna mix for a sweet mixer too. Our notification is sent. What's up, Cam? And then I'm getting in national mood, starting to work out all the logistics and all the goodies and the planning and stuff. Getting ready. So many singles for you guys. It doesn't matter what team. Pretty much loaded up. So hopefully you stick around for that. And we'll probably do it again tomorrow too. Yeah, they're pretty cool cards. These are a fun rip. 6 left in PYT2. Give me a couple more clean fills, no offer, and then I'll see what I can do on the rest of them. PYT3 will be right behind it. What's up, Ty? Ty's back in. Then hopefully in the near future I can tell you guys, for Break Club token holders, what you've got coming for the next round of rewards. Get that in your hands as soon as I can. Alright, I think I told you guys before they did this backwards on me. So give me a second here. Alright, let me update the ticker after I print this. Got a couple guys without their last name on it. You guys need to look at your account. You guys need to check out your account and figure out why your last name isn't showing up. I'm pretty good about catching it, but sometimes, I mean, you could see where it would lead to issues, so I'll show you here in a second who the latest round of victims are, or culprits, I guess. Just figure out what you can do to fix it for me. Huh. It didn't take the names. Hang on. Messed up on me. I left a space. Hang on. If you guys missed the news, they made an update to District where it's easier for people to log in and for new people to sign up. So hopefully that eliminates some of the friction in getting people to join or create an account or log on. So hopefully you're noticing a difference with that. Alright, let's try this again. I thought that looked weird. Weird, wild stuff. This is Inception Platinum Mixer PYT number 1. Ticker should be updated. Yeah, so Prem needs to fix his. That's Jason Gilliam. Pretty sure that's Todd Peoples. That's Paul Levito. And the ones that don't have their last names on it. Alright, let's do this. You thought the heat index was bad outside. Wait to see what it is in this break. It's going to be crazy. I know, but in your account, you guys don't have your last name connected to your profile of your account or whatever, so your last name's not showing up. For Prem, Jason Gilliam, Todd Peoples, Paul Levito, there's several other people that still do it. Kevin Franken still does that. Oh, I bet it is. Tell everybody I said hi. My daughter's playing flag football tonight in this crap. Yeah, I know what their name is. Prem's probably safe, but there's like 8 Todds. It could lead to issues. I mean, I catch it, but if that issue happens with 2 Todds, and I just assume it's Todd Peoples. Alright, it's 1 platinum and 4 inception. Anybody want to rattle off what 6 teams are left? Oh, that's right, yeah. That's right. Mitch, what do you want to swing by? Are you sleeping all day tomorrow? Hell, you probably sleep in there. What's up, Ethan? Ethan, did you know you are the 10th on the June leaderboard for sellers last month? Bobby's probably not in there. Actually, Bobby hasn't been there for a long time. Bobby left after I did. Because people asked him if I poached him, if he quit because of me. Yeah. I think Bobby tried to come back at one point. Yeah, Ethan was 10th on the selling leaderboard. Oh yeah, I'd be sleeping if I was in there. Alright, Phil says Mets, Pirates, Rangers, Cubs, Giants, Nats. Cubs are gone. And all it takes is consistency, guys. You don't have to crush it all the time. A couple of the guys in that leaderboard only streamed 1 time. They still made it. Here we go. Schwarbs, Refractor, Roki and Yamamoto, Vlad Jr. to 50, Jays for Jacob Hotwing. And guys, it'll be your call this week what you want to do about shipping, because there's nothing that closes shipping this week. If you bought enough singles, I would close your stack, or you can let it ride. The finest PYTs, the full case breaks, will include shipping next week. So if you want to wait, I'm going to post those. They'll probably go live noon or 1 tomorrow with 24-hour first access for subscribers and token holders. I mean, I'd prefer you'd wait. I don't want to spend my whole holiday shipping. I mean, I'll do it for you guys. But if you bought a decent amount of singles, I'd close your stack, or if you really wanted it closed, if you hit something big and had to have it or whatever. Beltran to 150 Mets. That's for Justin Blardo. Hang on a second. This is... whatever this is driving me crazy. Sorry. Welcome, Tom Coleman. I've seen you floating around. I don't think you've been in my stream before. But I'll give the best deals to leaderboard people, subscribers, Break Club token holders on the single stuff. I just want them out of here. I don't want to take them to the show and sell them. I don't want to live auction them one at a time forever. Pudge. Bowman to 100 Phillies. It's for Philly Mike. I still didn't get that spot. lose my mind chasing it. Trish Speaker. How about DJ Hertz? Friend of the group, Andrew Moore. Welcome, Tom. DJ Hertz. I'd never crash out. There was a home personal crash out earlier this week, but I can't give you any details about it. Hanley Ramirez, Diamond Edge, Marlins, Tom Folsom. I tell you guys all the time, be glad you don't live with me. Yeah, welcome, Tom. Any friend of Big Nate's probably has a cauliflower ear. Hanley on the back should be to 55. It is. Number 55. Thank you. Also, mind your own business, Nick. Hey, Nick, so, Tom Folsom, Lyellen, lost his subscriber badge. Goat lost his, too. Yeah, that's the word. A lot of times they end up in the laundry. Check your hamper. All right, Inception time, guys. 5 left in round 2. James Wood, Devers, Alonzo, Norby, Dick Fitz to 125. Who's Dick Fitz? This is for Prem. 125. Kate Horton, here's a who. Crochet, 199. Red Sox also. Although, you know what? I can't say it for a while. Yeah. I was getting ready to give you guys a hard time about Abreu's misplayed ball there the other night in the last game of the series Sunday, and then whoop! Yikes. Big frickin' yikes. What a mess. Box 2. And yesterday, I forgot they were on, and wife yells down the stairs, she's like, hey, Yankees and Tigers are on. And then she told me the score. I'm like, I'm good here. Alright, this one's got some weight to it. What do we got here? Narvi, Suzuki. Well, first off, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 7 cards in it. Oh, there's supposed to be 7. That makes sense. But is one of them a rocker to 5? Hat logo. Rangers for Casey Mitchell. Look at that bad boy. Casey, if you had like an off-brand hat, you could take this out of it and you'd have a name brand hat and people would like, hey, I really like that hat. Yeah. You know, that actually fits in a thick sleeve too. Yeah, we're going to build our own rocker hat. Ferdman's got a John Rocker hat, but I don't think that's for sale. He said that was PC. He wears it on the subway. Box 3. Yeah, you guys want to throw that in Discord? I've got some Inception left. We need to close it out. The next fire hit could be yours. It's in my fire pit. I was telling my wife the story about that interview he did way back in the day. They would light him on fire if he did that now. Thanks, Case. Yeah, so what do we got? We got 5 left in round 2, and how many left in round 3? 5 left in round 3. Next big one could be yours. Someone in Discord stole my John Rocker joke. Ellie Dela Cruz to 25 Reds. Rob Buddy. Rob's so cool he used his handle where his name's supposed to go, the Singing Bush. Ellie to 25. There's 100 green and Altuve 150. Astros for Todd. Let's close them out. See how hot we can get. Box 4. I told you guys I was not messing around. Don't mess around. What's crazy is after I sort this, everybody that didn't hit a card or only hit like a base card or whatever, I'm going to add something to your spot too. So if you just hit like a base card or something, I'm going to go through those singles and see what I can throw in there for you. I did that with Tier 1 also. I didn't tell you guys. If you struck out in Tier 1, I added something in your mail day. But yeah, I'll go through these. I'll go through all 3 rounds. And if you didn't hit a card, I'm going to add something from my singles. Again, it's not going to change your life or be anything awesome, but I'll take the sting out a little bit. And then if you just hit like a base card or something, I might still add something in there so you get something to show for your work. Another Dick fits. We got 2 Dicks fitting right now. That's for Prem also. Louder and Adley to 199. Orioles for Phil Moore. What's up, J and D? Fitz 125, Adley 199, Ellie to 25. Did you guys put Ellie in Discord? Did anybody put that in there? Thank you, Casey. Rocker to 5. Fitz to 125. What was the other one numbered? 102. So we had 100 and 102. You could get the whole run if you wanted. Crochet 199. Vlad 50. Beltran 150. Bohm 100. Hanley 55. And DJ Hertz. See something here real quick. So I posted a chat room for people from Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram, and another Discord I'm in, to come in and post requests out of the singles box. Is what they were looking for. But the instructions must have been too tough because it didn't work. But the whole thing was to get them to join MBB Marketplace /district and come in here and make the requests. And not so much. They tried to make the request out there wherever I posted, but we wanted them to do it in here. I was trying to see if J&D was the guy that posted in the general chat earlier today. I was going to explain to him what happened. Alright, that was PYT 1. What's up, Gib? Okay, I'm going to ping round 2. We need the last 2 teams. What's up, Paul? Paul Mall. Last 2 teams are Pirates and the Nats. Alright, somebody can take 10 off the Nats, and let's just do 5 off the Pirates. Or 10 off the Pirates, whatever. I'll let you decide. Let's close these last 2. Keep on moving. Keep on, keep on, keep on. Tom, now that you got your sound on, there's a tornado warning. Yeah, they're nice. 2 left, guys, and I mentioned before I've got both of Brandon's baseball breaks for Friday. I've got the soccer breaks for Saturday. Leith said, you know what, I will break on the 4th of July during the day. He was in that movie, Ripped on the 4th of July with Tom Cruise. Alright, Phil had it in first, Matt. I don't know which Matt that was, because it didn't show his last name, but Phil had it in first, sorry. It just says Matt. Oh, sorry, Matt. Yeah, I didn't have your last name on there. I just gave him a whole big speech about that. Matt, we're trying to close Pirates if you want $10 off the Pirates. Then you guys can decide what you want to do about your shipping this week. If you ask me, I say hold and wait till Finest next week. Finest will drop noon or 1 tomorrow for subscribers and token holders. 24-hour access, but I got multiple cases of Finest. But if you ask me, I say hold. But it's up to you. Like, again, if you buy a bunch of singles and you want me to ship, I'll close your stack. I don't care. Alright, 10 off the Pirates and we're ready to rock. There it is. And it's Tom. Tom, is that your first break with me? Who do you collect? Cardinals? Okay. Like, are you older, so like 80s Cardinals would be relevant to you too, or not? There's PYT 3, 5 left. 2000? Okay. I'm making a note. I'll find some Cardinals to add to your first mail day, okay? Cardinals, 2000 or later. So Pujols, Edmonds, I'll find something to add to your stuff. Yeah. Do you have a Baez? I got some Bowman Chrome, first Bowman Chrome Baez cards I found. Yeah. I'll throw some stuff in your mail day. Again, won't be anything that you're gonna break down in tears over, but you'll be like, oh, cool. If you do cry, I'd love to see a video. If I'm moved emotionally by it, I will compensate you. Because that's not easy to do. Super rare. Yeah, they changed this file to where I've got to sort it a different way. I don't know why people have to mess with me. Yeah, that's his entire address. That doesn't help us at all. That's the last thing we want in the thing. It was, guys, who hit the Kumar? I forget. Ticker's coming soon. Jason, Gilliam, and Paul are the one-name wonders there. Paul Levito. I think Prem fixed his already. If you guys absolutely do not want your government name shown anywhere, every once in a while I get somebody that does not want that on there. You need to let me know, but every so often. Alright, here we go. Ticker update coming now. That should be good. Numi's back. Numi's got one lake for each of his kids. His wife and I were like, it was not me, him and his wife. Wow. He and his wife were like, you know, we should really have one kid and name them after each of the 1,000 lakes. And they're about halfway there. I had nothing to do with it, I swear. Alright, there's PYT2. All right, after PYT3, personal rips of MLS Chrome Soccer, or you can have them ship sealed, and then V-Friends. I've got Hobby V-Friends, Mega V-Friends, Blaster V-Friends. Again, ripped or shipped, and then mixed in with that, we'll quickly move on to baseball singles. You tell me what you're looking for, I'll check the box, we'll work out a deal, and you should see a listing in there that says baseball singles lot. It's got a picture of all the boxes I've been showing you all week, and they're $10 a piece, so like if I find you 30 bucks for the cards, I'm like, hey, it's gonna be 3 units. You'll buy 3 of those $10 spots, if that makes sense. 2 units, you buy 2 of them, whatever. But as cheap as I can get them for you, I just want them out of here. So there's going to be like dollar bin stuff, there's going to be better cards, nicer stuff, and then there's going to be like some 80s junk wax, throw in bonus free stuff, and I should be able to make you a pretty decent stack for 10 bucks. If we had some first timers in here, they could use the first timer code and get it for 5 bucks, but I mean, if you put together a solid stack and you want to close it out, we can talk about it, but also, like, if you're just like, hey, put something together for my kid, I mean, I'll put a Trout in there, an Acuna, an Ohtani, a Skeens, whatever I can find. I'll put together a little $10 bundle for you. I mean, there's going to be some lesser guys in there, maybe Alonso or Julio or something, but if you just buy one and say, hey, just put together something for my kid, I can do that too, and just give you a mix of current stars and vets and things like that. All right, here we go, guys. But I've never had anybody complain about what I've put together on those. So Clemens, Rails and Sales. Dick Allen, 150, Phillies. Mike Johnson, Philly Mike. I've also got a big stack of Pete Rose stuff, if there's any Rose fans. I can put that stack in your mail day pretty cheap. Crazy we haven't hit a City card yet. Maybe there's one in here. If you're a Rose guy, I got you. Gil Hodges. Hader to 75. Bill Grake. It's funny because we hate Bill Grake too. Tommy Edman to 50. Dodgers. These are a little gunky. Kramer. 50. But like I said, some of the stuff will be free. Peterson, X-Fractor, Brooks Robinson, Eddie Murray, Corbin Burns, 499 D-backs, James Ray, what's up, Jimmy? Who's going to National and what days? I will be there probably Tuesday night, the day before, at least through Saturday night. Julian Aguilar to 50, Reds. That's for Rob Buddy. Yep, Tuesday through Saturday night. I'll probably hightail out of there Sunday morning. Vlad Sr., Dylan Cease and Desist, 100, Padres. That's for Paul Levito. Frank Thomas, no City card. There's a scenario where I get a quick final lap in around the show Saturday morning, mess around with Chicago, and then go to Yankees Cubs Saturday night. And the last time you guys see me is Saturday morning at the show anyway. But we need to come up with dinner plans Friday night, right? Furtman, you're leaving Friday though, aren't you? We need dinner plans Friday night, and I don't have anything going on Wednesday night yet. Hell, maybe I'll go to another ball game. Got Yankees and White Sox, 6:40. So maybe we go to another game, and then Friday we go to dinner. Newman, what are you doing? Friday day is Cubs. So I'll probably go to the Cubs during the day Friday and go to the Cubs Yankees Saturday night. Judge will be back by then, right? Yeah, my wife's supposed to show up Thursday night late after work. So if you're around, you get to meet Mrs. MBB. Definitely my better half. But yeah, I'm thinking Cubs day game Friday, Cubs Yankees Saturday. Possibly White Sox Yankees Wednesday night. Secret event Thursday night, and Friday we do dinner. All right. Jace Young, batting glove to 25. It's got to be batting glove. Tigers. If you want, I can stroke it a little longer. That's for Garrigan, Invisible Bets. Ben, that's exactly what I'm going to do. Trout and Alcantara, 150. Yeah. That should be his batting glove. Ha! I mean, or I could flip it over. Game batting glove relic. Yeah, I don't know if I want to try Dave & Buster's again if Whatnot's got it frickin' locked out. And all the helps at one Dave & Buster's. Box 2. Five left in PYT 3, guys. We got to get it or we're stalled out. What teams are in there? Angel Martinez, 199 guards for Scott Hurdle the Turtle. Turtle. Am I not turtly enough for the Turtle Club? Mets, Astros, Giants, Nats, Rangers. Turtle. Am I not turtly enough for the Turtle Club? Box 3. Alright, 10% off to close that one too. Let's get her done. Nothing on Master of Disguise? Brett Lauder, Witt, Judge. But we said Judge would be back, correct? He's got to be. Orelvis Martinez, 299 Jays for Shapiro. PCA, Merrill to 35. Paul Levito. Am I not turtly enough for the Turtle Club? Box 4. It's got a little bit of weight to it. Oh, ho, 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 ho. Oh, it's girthy. It's girthy. Inception autograph relic book card. I weighed it. I went into the store with my Crocs on and I weighed it. Malloy, Suzuki Samurai, Narvi. Inception autograph relic book card, Mason Wynn, Cardinals. That's for Jason Smith. Pretty woman. If it starred the Pillsbury Doughboy. To 25. We get a picture of this. Look at that. Mark bought a singles lot without even me offering him any cards. That's trust. Look at that. That's what 8 years together will do for you. He knows. He just knows I'm going to find him something. Somebody get this for me. Throw it in there. Mark, am I not turtly enough for the Turtle Club? This is for you, Jason. Casey's doing all the heavy lifting today. The video went out. Anybody else having that problem? Nope. What are you doing over there, Jason? All right. All right. You want to leave and come back? Did you see your card? Did you see it? Guys, my name's not Barb, it's Ben. But thank you. Alright, I pinged PYT3, but we have 5 teams left, guys. 5 left. Burb. Remember when you first got your computer and you had to learn what all that stuff was? ASL. Alright. Win the 25 book. Part of the book club. Martinez 299, Merrill 35, Martinez 199. Jace Young the 25 bat relic or batting glove relic. Alcantara 150, Dick Allen 150, Hader 75, Edmund 50, Burns 499, Cease 100, Aguiar to 50. Yeah, congrats. $10% off to close PYT3. We are stuck to that Phil's. First book, yeah. Buy 'em books and buy 'em books. All they do is chew on the cover. Mets, Rangers, Astros, Giants, Nats. Now this will be from a different case, guys, because there's only 8 in the case. We've already ripped 8 boxes. What's up, Lytle? Lytle, which Lytle is that? Is that you, David? In the mail day, you've got David, Levi, and one small little order for Lucas, which was basically just his makeup stuff for skunking, I think. I don't think it's even any cards, if I remember right. It's like some... I think he bought some penny sleeves, and he got something for skunking. Anyway, it's just a little packet for Lucas, so... Close down the shipping. Yeah, thanks for taking care of that for me. Now, if we could get everybody to do that within like 25 miles of each other, our shipping would go way down. Trying to close the last 5 teams. Take 10% off. And then it's singles time. And personals. You guys can line up for some personals too. V-Friends and Chrome MLS Soccer. That's literally all I have to offer you. And then we can work on some of Zebra stuff for Friday. We can work on Leaf stuff for Saturday. I'll hook you guys up for closing Brandon stuff while I'm live if you want. There go the Mets. Thank you, Andrew. Got singles to throw in. There's Mikey. Mike Y. Mike, do you PC Pete Rose? All right, Mike, while I'm waiting on these last 4 to close, I'm going to show you something. 10% off, guys. Hang on. All right, Mike. 86 Tops, 86 Fleer, 87 Fleer. What year? 84 Purina, 85 Tops, 84 Tops, 87 Tops, 88 Tops, 89 Tops, 85 or 86 Diamond King, 86 Diamond King, 87 Tops, that should be 86 Fleer, 87 Donruss, Sport Flick, 77 Tops, there's a Phillies one, you don't want that, Phillies, Reds Team Leader, 85, there's Phillies, 85, Expos, 85, that's 85, there's a Reds team from 76, 76, 75 World Series, I think there's another 89, 83 Tops, another Sport Flicks, 86, there's a Phillies, and another one. How many cards are in here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27. I'll give you all 32 of them, Mike, for 20 bucks. All 32 of them. All right, so buy 2 of the $10 single bundle thing, Mike, and it's yours. You see them there listed in the shop? Baseball singles lots pulled from inventory. Buy 2 of those and the whole stack's yours. That's how easy it is, guys. Less than $1 a card. Beautiful. And that's what we'll do when we're done with this break here, guys. Unless you guys want singles. Thank you, Michael. Yeah. And you guys, you see the picture. I've got a shit ton of cards. It's all baseball. Okay, I'm just waiting on this Giants team. $5 off if you want it. Actually, I think there might be a graded rose. There might be a hang on, there might be a graded one. Mike, it's a Phillies one. It's a 7. You probably don't want that. Mike, another $10 if you want this. Mike, why? What's up, Steve? Okay, Mike says no. Anybody want this for 1 unit? $10. 82 Pete Rose. It's a 7 with a qualifier ST. Is that stain? Might be a gum stain, maybe. If anybody wants it for $10, tell me. Phillies Pete Rose, it's a 7, 82 tops. Hell, the fact that it's a 7 for 82, so it's almost a 45-year-old card. Nope. All right, if you decide you want it later, we can come back to it. All right, so we are closed. Let's put up, no, I don't even see a stain either. Serrated edge? No, I don't see. Yeah, my first day here. All right, guys. Here's the V-Friends blasters. Those are my last 18. Those are my last 18 V-Friends blasters. You can do 3 for $100. 3 for $100 if you want, ripped or ship sealed. I'm tired of looking at them. There's also megas and hobbies. Here in my cards, I feel safe from the world. I can rip all the packs. It's the only way to live in cards. And if you want me to put a stack together for your kid, I have to do that as well. All right, let me copy the list here. Because your kiss is on. Yeah, maybe it's a gum stain somewhere. You'd think a Phillies guy would want it. Maybe. Like a real Phillies fan might be interested in it. PYT3. Ticker update coming. You know what though? If you were 45 years old, you'd be stained too. I don't even know what that means. Okay, ticker's updated. All right, I'll put the soccer blasters up here. You guys can do $20 on these soccer blasters, ripped or shipped. Where'd they go? $20 on those, ripped or shipped. Alright, let's tear into this thing. And then the rest of the Inception heat will have to come from Furtman and Brandon. Furtman will be live next Thursday. Furtman's got 2 Thursdays this month. Casada's got a stream end of the month. I think Degger's doing a Saturday night. What's going on, Steve? How was my day or how was my wife's day? My wife's been crushing it. It's taken some of the pressure off of being awful at my job, knowing that she's winning the bread. Yeah, it's made it easy to suck so bad. Dagger, not Kager. Yeah, you looked. I'm not even the biggest best seller in my own marketplace for last month. It was Zebra Brakes. He's the captain. He was the captain for June. And hell, Furtman was probably right behind me. On my way down. This was Beckett from the 80s and 90s. I'd be on the cold list right now. You'd want to short me. On the cold list. I'm on the way down. I'm surprised they even let me have a chair. Yeah, I don't know, Steve. I don't know. Ineptitude. Staggering. I posted the little Hulk Hogan clip in Discord today. It's a poorly run company. We're going to change that tonight. Yeah, kids table. When I sell all those singles. All right, so speaking of that, here is here's one of Brandon's breaks for Friday. Looks like it's a Donruss Elite 2 box for 20 bucks. Is that football? Why did I think he had... Is that baseball elite? It was a A&W cream soda and a 0. I posted the answer. I thought that was a baseball break originally. There's not an elite baseball, is there? Boy, would putting the sport in the title sure help. Yeah. Lesson for all of us. Put the sport in the title. Because I sure as hell can't tell from the picture. Anyway, that can rip Friday. And then he's got another baseball listed there too. Bo Jackson. Right, I can't see the pic though. It's the size of my thumb on my screen. And on a search, Rob, they're not going to see the word baseball on the picture. It's going to crawl through the description. So you'd want baseball in the description. Ryan and Trout. Winfield to $4.99. Padres for Paul Levito. Yeah, it's, like I said, on my phone and on my screen, I can't see it. Again, if it's in the description, you're good. Yeah. Well, email support, Rob, and tell them. I can't fix it for you. The tech team has to do it. Randy Johnson, McCutcheon 100, Pirates, Hennessy. Where's Nick Holland? He'll give you the email address for district support. Or he can help you. Mantle, Maris. There you go. Beautiful. James Wood, $1.99. Found a guy that's been here longer than a week. Thank you, Mike. Brooks Baldwin, 99. White Sox for Mike Baldwin. Yogi. Scott Rowland, $4.99. Proud Indiana native, Hoosier. Jason Gilliam. Yeah, if you don't email support, it'll be like that forever. And then, Rob, you'll miss out on the Finest drop tomorrow at noon. Finest baseball. On this, that's the auto. That's an auto. Yep. All right, let's look at some Inception. All right, so Brandon's other break for Friday. He's got 10 left in that WWE break. Oh, we got another Bowman and Leaf baseball. That's 20 bucks. Put that up there for a little bit. Another Bowman and Leaf. That's got baseball in the title. Baldwin for Baldwin. Now you just need Alec Baldwin, Stephen Baldwin, and William Baldwin. You'll be set. Alright. Box 1, Incepcion. No relation to Dave Concepcion. Or the Immaculate Reception. Acuna, Betts, Jack Leiter, 125, Rangers. Steve Thompson, Twins. Nobody ever wants the Rangers. Tyler Locklear, Mariners, 75. I love the Mariners. That's for Kramer. 2 autos. Kurtz and Hassel. Box 2. It's the nicest thing anybody said to me today, Steve. I just got guys beat me up. Langford, 149, Rangers. Steve Thompson. Marte Meadroth, 5 of 5, White Sox. For none other than Mike F. Baldwin, 5 of 5. The F stands for fantastic. Box 3. Mike, it was this guy. 5 of 5 Meadroth. Mark Dewar, are you still here? Horton, Caro, Freed, Harper, Matt Shaw to 125. Cubs were like the last team, one of the last teams left. Pittman. I even gave him a discount even though we weren't working on that break. Narvi to 50. Red Sox. Shaw to 125. Nice patch. I love Inception. So Brandon's got more Inception headed his way, and Furtman will have some loaded up for next Thursday. Next Thursday. Good stuff. Shaw, Drake Baldwin, Braves, 125. For Ty, welcome back, Ty. Nice card, on card. Simpson, Devers. There's Ty. Or Ty was here. There he is. Mantle and Maris, love that. Baldwin, 125, Narvi, 50, Shaw, 125, Meadroth, 5, Langford, 149, Leiter, 125, Locklear, 75, Winfield, 499, McCutcheon, 100, Wood, 199, Rowland, 499, Baldwin, 99. All right, how many singles can we burn down? How many? Mark D, are you here? So you could also do the personals. The MLS Chrome Soccer Personals, ripped or shipped, or the V-Friends Hobby, Mega, and Blasters are your options. That's all the personals we can rip. Thank you, Mike. Let's see who I can get in here. I can also build you a stack, build something for your kids to open up. You post in Discord. Let me post in the Discord or the MBB Marketplace chat. Does anybody see the chats in there? At channel live and going through the singles boxes now. So if you tell me something, there's 3 potential levels of boxes I gotta look through real quick. So gotta watch out that we don't lose a bunch of time to tire kickers. If you're looking for stuff, we need to try to keep the show moving for you. Better deals for token holders, subscribers. If you subscribe right now, I'll give you some cards for free if you're not a subscriber yet. But whatever. Let's see what I got going here. Personals are an option too. Again, I'll hook you up for being a subscriber. If you don't have the MBB Marketplace chip, tell me so we can get that rolling for you. I can also do a thing where I stack up a bunch of stuff. If you like it, you can post claim and then go buy the $10. You can buy the $10 listing there if you want to do it like that. Like I could put stuff out and like a boiling point, tipping point thing. When you decide it's enough, you hit the button. We can do it like that too. You call it out and the first one that shows up in the chat, if you get what I'm saying. I'm going to find a way to do this that's ergonomically sensible. I don't like checking comps. Does anybody need a bias on the Cardinals? First Bowman Chrome, I've got some of those. Definitely feel like I'm missing some teams here. Missing a Yankees stack. Missing a row of Yankees. Maybe they quit on me. Oh, I got him. I got him. Alright, so do you want to try that where I put some stuff out when you decide you've had enough? You yell claim and you buy the... You hit the button, or do you want to pick something? Here, let me see what's in here. Let's try it that way. When you think there's 10 bucks here, you yell claim and you hit the button. Jordan Walker to 125. So, gentleman's agreement, first one to hit claim. Jordan Walker, 125. Jesus Lizard to 50. No, because multiple people will buy one. Type the word claim and then go buy it. Because we're going to have multiple people buy it at once. We'll have a mess. So type claim or type sold. You can do that. You guys can type sold. You can type sold and then go buy it. Because if not, we'll have people buy it. So Jordan Walker, to 125. Jesus Lizard to 50. See what I'm saying? Because if not, multiple people will do it. Let me see what else is in here. Here's Merrill from Topps Tribute. Ethan Salas, Futures Game. Ethan Salas, Futures Game. When you think there's 10 bucks there, hit sold and go buy the $10 button. And these will be stack shipping, unless your stack just gets huge. Here's a Reese Hines Reds auto. I don't even know what Reese Hines is doing now. Reese Hines Reds auto. That's kind of a throw-in. Here's an Ellie De La Cruz Pro Debut Chattanooga Lookouts. Here's a Joey Votto to 299. This is turned into a Reds lot. Let me find something here. Here's a mystical Mike Trout. So there's 8 cards. Here's an Austin Riley stocking ornament. There's 9 cards. Here's a Freddie Freeman Finest Baseball. There's 10 cards. All right, Ben Berry's taking it. That's Ben Berry. Okay. Does somebody have a team or player they want to look at? Or we can run another one of these. Or you can lead me down a certain path. How many Yankees guys do I have here? Ty says Braves. How many Yankees guys do I have? Oh yeah, got Frank Thomas. Okay, Ty, we're trying to come up with 10 bucks. Dansby, Soraka, Enciarte, Albies, Acuna, Riley, Maddox, McGriff, Minter, Glavin, Justice, Klesko, Spawn, Klesko, Maddox, all those. What do you want, Ty? You want Acuna? There's a Cosmic Acuna. There's a green optic Acuna. Matt Olson insert. Chipper. Let me see what chippers I have. Michael Harris, Phil Necro, Dale Murphy, Glavin, Justice. I don't know if I got any chippers in here. I got Smoltz, Javi Lopez, a ton of Clascos. Javi Lopez. Alright, let me check this other Brave stack. Necro and Murphy. Alright, I'll come back to those. There is a Russ Ortiz jersey card, Vaughn Grissom jersey, Smith Shawver to 25. And if we find more than 10 bucks, you can just do multiples. Like if there was 50 bucks, you'd just buy 5 of those. Trey Harris to 25, Trey Harris to 150, bunch of Acuñas. $84. Ronald removed. Albies, there's a chipper. Maddox, there's a chipper. Acuña 99, Paulini auto, Bryce Ball auto, Hackenberg, Matt Olson 150, Acuña 250, Cal Conley. There's an 83 Donruss Murphy. I got 2 of those, 3 of those. Acuña Finest. There's a Spotlight Michael Harris, Tyler Collins auto, nice auto. Waddle, Langoliers. There's a couple Langoliers in here I did not know. Freeman 499. That might be a sleeper. And a Langoliers is 250. Alright, so where were those Necros and 250s? Or Necro and Murphys. Necro Murphy. Separate. I don't know what those Langoliers go for, guys, but we can talk about it. Ty, 10 bucks for this whole stack. The loose stuff that I'll bag up for you. Olson, Acuña, Chipper, Necro, Murphy, and Murphy. 10 bucks for the whole stack. I'll even throw in an Acuña Finest. Alright, hit the button. And your stack is going to be open. You can hold out for Finest maybe next week, or you can close it, whatever you want to do. But your stack will still be open. Frazier, you want anything out of that? That was Ty Slocum. Anybody else like anything out of that Brave stuff I just showed you? Thank you, Ty. Alright, that's another one. Put Mike Wise in there. Yeah, Wise guy, eh? Alright, anybody else on the Braves? What else you want to see? Need to see what those Langoliers go for. Jordan Walker, Julio. Goat wants to see Dodgers. He just became a Dodgers fan. Alright. Yeah, there's probably some Ripkins. Jason, do you have a cereal box? Pages to 75. Vargas to 99. Jacob Amaya auto. Campbell 99. DeJesus auto. A couple of them. Hudson 175. Yamamoto. Pages auto. Couple of them. There's 150. Gavin Lux. Vargas. Beater. Knack. Bush to 50. Lamette 299. Gratterall. Edis Leonard to 25. Kershaw 125. Cody Hess 150. Gratterall 50. Vanasco 199. Otani and Trout to 74. Anything you like out of there, Goat? And then I'll move on to the other portion of the Dodgers. I've got more Dodgers. Where are they? Gotta find them here. Here they are. Alright, hang on. Paez and Kirsch. Anybody else interested in any of those Dodgers? I'll set these off to the side. $150 or just the base, Goat? No, it's just I'm going through and he's picking them. All 3 autos? I don't even know what those go for. This one, 75. And you said you like the Trout and Otani? To 74? Okay, I got those off to the side, Goat. Let me find the other Dodgers. Yeah, whatever he doesn't want, guys, we can talk about. Alright, here's some more Dodgers. I don't know if there's Verdugo in here or not. Alright. Jackie, Piazza, Yamamoto, Sasaki, Betts, Jackie, Campanella, Roki, Yamamoto, Betts tops now. Betts, Yamamoto. Kershaw, you want me to pull out the Kershaws? Otani, trading card day. Steve Garvey. Alright, you want the Betts tops now. You have the Otani. Get rid of the Otani. Scherzer. Koufax. Pujols. Muncy. Rintaro Sasaki. Stanford. Freeman. Bobby Miller. There's a Kershaw. Bueller. Kiki Hernandez. Koufax. Freeman. Pedro Martinez. Strawberry. Pedro Guerrero. More Mookies. Freeman. Dodgers team. Steve Garvey. Freeman. First Freeman. Which one was that? Was it this one? Was it this one? Was this your card? Ah, you son of a bitch. Was it this one? Refractor Finest. Okay. Hideo Nomo, Power Streak. Nomo. Mookie Betts tops now. Campanella. There's a Paez Green. Sepia. Want that one out? Okay. Yamamoto. Betts. Die cut. Roki. Otani Stadium Club. Otani. Which Betts? The die cut Betts. What's up, Wisey Misey? Mookie Betts. Elf hat. Otani, that doesn't look like anything. I don't think there's anything on that. Betts, chrome black. Bellinger, Kershaw. Betts, Kershaw. You don't want the Kershaws? Either of those? Betts, Otani. Which Betts? Summertime? You don't want the Betts or the Kershaws? Otani. Steve Garvey. Pedro Martinez, Steve Garvey. Steve Garvey. Nobody likes Steve Garvey. Look at that. Steve Garvey. 83 tops. Piazza rookie. Campanella. Do you like Oral, Goat? Do you like Oral? Piazza, Brooke Fordyce, Carlos Delgado, and Donnie Lashnock. Prospects. Alright, here's what I have out. Betts, Andy, Freeman, Kershaw, Betts, Otani, Kershaw. See, I don't know, any idea what these go for? Kershaw. I'll do 10 for these right now if you want. I'll give you a deal. These are steals. Okay. So Kershaw, Otani, Betts, Kershaw, Freeman, Paez, Betts. So hit the $10. And then go, I'll just set these aside. We can talk about them later if you want. If you want, I'll pull these aside. And then we can talk about them later if you want to. You gotta go. So just hit me for the $10 on this. Alright. G-O-A-T. Alright. I don't know what 7 on is, but is that like Tron? Alright, anybody else Dodgers before I put these away? That was a lot of work. I should have charged him by the card I flipped. Anybody else on Dodgers before I park them? Park it. I think that was a Wendy's commercial. Park it. Mike F. Baldwin, you wanted to see some Frank Thomases, right? Where's Mike F. Baldwin? All right. I think I have some out from when the other guy turned them down. Let me see here. Do they have to be White Sox uni? There's an A's. F and A. Hang on. F and A, dude. Oh, I grabbed the wrong stack. Hang on. All right, here comes some Ripkins. I got Ripkins coming up too here. All right, so Frank Thomas, A's Frank Thomas. Thank you, Ninja. 40 to 70. Frank Thomas. Do you want to look at some other Sox? Mike, or not? 40 to 70, thank you, Ninja. All right, here's some other loose socks. Fisk, Carlton, Baines, Martinez, Tim Anderson, Taylor, Robert Vaughn, not Robert Vaughn. Vaughn's gone. Hagen Smith, Montgomery. This was some loose stuff I had here. Fisk, Sosa, Baines, some stickers. Greg Walker, Fisk, Albert Bell, Dave Gallagher, Tim Raines, Fisk, Guillen, Raines, Ventura, Baines, Bell, Ventura, Blackjack McDowell. Do you like Fisk at all? Guillen. You already got that Frank Thomas in there. Ventura, Jim Abbott, Tim Raines, Guillen, Eloy, Robert, Ozzie Guillen, Sosa, Eloy again, Zach Collins, Chris Snopek. Who the hell is that? Chris Sabo, Guillen, Tim Raines, Sabo. Anything in there do anything for you? Do you want these Franks, Mike? Yeah, I can. I'll put them off to the side. Yeah, I don't think there's 10 bucks there. I was going to tell you if you wanted to click it, I'd still find you something else. And I'd put them in your stack. I don't think there's 10 bucks there. There's maybe 5. If I find you something else, if you wanted to. Alright. It's up to you. If you want to click it and I'll find you something else, and I'll put your name on it, it's up to you. That way I got you in. Alright. I'll put Mike Baldwin, not done. Mike Baldwin, not done. Okay, who wanted Ripken? Who wanted Ripken? So the first thing I've got 4 of these. They're at least 30 years old. Well, do the math. The consecutive game streak. Sealed cereal boxes, the cereal's still in it. 10 bucks, and that's really just to cover the shipping. You're basically just paying the shipping. Because I'm going to put them in a box and ship them to you. If anybody wants any, I think the last 4 are all the same. 12 ounce, 12 ounce. Yeah, they're all the same. All 4 are sealed. 10 bucks on that, and that's really, you're getting it for free. I'm just asking you to pay the shipping. I'm not going to charge you for these because I didn't pay for them. I got them for free. Yeah, don't eat it. For the love of God, don't eat it. Alright, so Ripken cards. Alright, so loose Ripkens. These will probably be throw-ins. Dave Concepcion. Here's some loose Ripkens. That one's beat up. Here's a Jim Palmer if you're an Orioles guy. Kurt Schilling. There's some loose Ripkens. Oops, that Schilling got bent in half. Sorry about that. Alright, Orioles. Let's see what's in the... let's just see if we can find any. Let's see what's in the Orioles first. Mullins. There's a Ripken game used. Steve Thompson here. There's a Ripken game used. Adley, Ortiz auto, Tavera, Holiday, Ortiz, auto Gunner, Holiday, Kerstad, Basayo, Cowser, Mountcastle to 50, Cunningham to 75, Levi Wells to 5, Westberg 125, Mountcastle 75, Trimble 50, Grayson to 499, Hall 99, Rodriguez 250, 199, Kerstad first Bowman first edition blue, Holiday, Gunner, Desan 499, Williams 150, Hall 199, Gunner, Holiday, Adley, Rushman, Henderson, Machado, Hakuna Machado, name variation, Gunner. All right, I got you the relic. Let me see what's in the other Orioles. Sayo, Holiday. Here goes a bunch of Jackson Holidays. Grayson Rodriguez, Youthquake, Holiday, Gunner, Adley, Gunner, Chase McDermott, Kobe, Mayo, Gunner, Kobe, Mayo. There's an 86 Topps Ripken. Looks all right. Yeah, it looks all right. I mean, I wouldn't grade it, but Mullins, O'Neill, Mountcastle, Corbin Burns. There's a 90 Fleer Ripken. There's an 88 Donruss Ripken, Diamond King. There's a Ripken All-Star sticker. Pretty sure those are, maybe they're not stickers. Yeah, maybe that's not a sticker. Yeah, I don't know why I thought that was a sticker. And there's a 91 Bowman Ripken. A game-used Ripken relic. So the relic, the 86, the Bowman, the All-Star, that game-used relic. What are you thinking, Coach? I'll do $10 for those 4. Your stack's still going to be open, but I'll do $10 for those 4 if you want. Alright, so click that button. Phil, did you miss all the Orioles? Alright, are you good then, Phil? Yep, sure. Thank you. Alright, so the Basayos. Let me see if they're running in here. They might have been in the other one. Cunningham Sapphire, okay. Do you want a Bowman? Do you need just a basic Bowman? Alright, so hang on. Oh, Kuna Machado. Mountcastle 75. Levi Wells to 5. Cunningham Sapphire. Basayo Reptilian. Adley Tops Now. Mullins Game Used. So I got the Reptilian, the Bowman base, that, and the Cunningham. Cunningham to 75. Wells to 5. You want to do 20 and I still owe you something else? I feel like I'm stuck between 10 and 20. You want the Mullins Game Used? Westberg Shimmer. This Westberg to 125, is that what you mean? You want to do 20 for that? Alright, there you go. So buy 2 of those. Beautiful. Guys, I don't care, I just want them gone. I honestly do not want them gone. I'd rather give these deals to you than some schmuck at the card show. Do not care. Alright, fill more. Phil, and you don't need a cereal box, right? I got 4 of those cereal boxes left. On the cereal box, you were just paying the shipping. I got the boxes for free. I think it'd be blasphemous to throw them away. But I don't want to pay to ship them. It was delicious. Alright, what else do you guys want to see? Julio. I have those Baez, the Cardinals Baez, I think. Actually, what's this? Brendan Rodgers, Rockies. To 99. $10 for that. Get that one out of here. Let me find the thicker cards that are taking up space. Here's a Trout Project 2020. Here's a Doug Drabek Donruss Mound Marvels with a protective film still on it. 3 in thick cases. $10 for all 3 of those if you guys want them. My 3 thickest cards out of the box. Any takers? If not, Ninja wants to look at Cubs. No love for Doug Drabek. Guy was a legend. Alright, Cubby Bears. Cubby Bears. Hughes, $4.99. Ed Howard, $1.50. Caraway, $50. Patrick Wisdom to $1.50. We should probably look that one up. Oh yeah, there's Brewers. Ed Howard, $75. PCA, Shota, Alcantara, Alk. This is, what is that, 70, 71? Cubs team. PCA, Shaw, PCA. Somebody figure out what this Wisdom goes for. That's numbered to 150. That might be a good one. What's up, Second Chance? PCA. Ton of PCA. Southocene. Actually, I have a Southocene auto. Is he still Cubs, Ninja? There's an auto floating around here somewhere. Alcantara 250. Luis Verdugo 250. Alcantara 50. Mervis. Cole Franklin 299. Davis 250. Wiggins. Moreno. Morel. That's what they said about you. Made. Espinoza 150. Velasquez to 125. Spence. Franklin 150. Some Eloys. Cubs throwback Eloys. Velasquez 150. Alcantara. Bowman First Edition Blue. Shota. Brennan Davis 50. Triantos in-person auto. In-person auto Triantos. Trevor Williams 50. PCA First Bowman Paper. Minor League PCAs. Preciado to 75. Cubs team. What is that, 72? Alcantara Bowman Inception. I got another stack, Ninja. You like anything out of there? You want to see the other stack? I'm going to keep the Wisdom out so I can look at it later on. Do you want me to pull the PCAs out or not? Or like one of each? Alright, let me grab one of each. You want the minor league ones too? That'll be easy to do. Alright. Give me a second here, then we'll look at the other stack, or the other box. Like I said, there's a couple different places, but all the PCs. There's like an I don't know box, guys, where I don't know where they're at in the league, if I don't know if they're any good. I don't know if they've been called up yet. Like a whip section. Like I still have to go through on some of these guys. That's where I think like the Cardinals Baez one was. Alright, I think I've got you one of every PCA. Let's get... Yeah, that's what the stuff that you saw in the picture that isn't in top loaders is. It's stuff that I still need to decide what it is. Alright, here's the other Cubs section. PCA Holiday. Schwarber showed up. Another Patrick Wisdom. Sandberg. Sosa. Leiter. Bellinger. Ron Santo. 73, I think. Yep, 73. Nico. Ben Baller Chrome Nico. Bellinger Holiday. Sosa. There's a team. You probably don't want that. A Heritage team. Caleb Killian. Maddox. Morel. Dansby. Shaw. Ben Baller Nico. Okay, hang on. Yeah, it's really about hooking you guys up. I don't... My God, can you imagine comping all this stuff? Somebody wants to come over and do it. Looking at you, Mitch Barnes. Ernie Banks. Justin Steele, friend of the group. Looking at you, Mitchell. Mitch chose to work his whole shutdown instead of coming over here and helping me. It pays about 10 times as much, but that's besides the point. It's not always about money. PCA. Maddox, 89 Fleer, PCA. Cade Horton, here's a who. Alright, let's see what I got. No one likes the holiday stuff. Humbug. Depressing bastard. Now, there's some Mets. Pete Crow Armstrong, do you want to mess with that or stick to Cubs Uni? What's up, Danny? Yeah, I don't blame you, Mitch. Do you want to stick to Cubs Uni? Mets first. Alright, let's see what's in the Mets. Yeah, we agree on what you want, Ethan, and then say you want $30 worth, you would just buy 3 of those units on the stage. I see what I've got for you, you agree to it, and then you just click however many, and you're a subscriber too, so you get a deal as well, yeah. Yep, as soon as I'm done here. Dwight Gooden, Ben Baller, Pete Alonso, Senga, Benj. Don't we have a Carson Benj guy here? Tim Tebow. Anybody looking for Tim Tebow? Couple Tebows. Darryl Strawberry. Sapphire Tebow. Alright, hang on. They're in the other one, Ninja. Alright. Ooh, there's not a ton of Mets in this one. Brett Beatty auto. Anybody need a Brett Beatty? There's a Sapphire Pete Crow Armstrong. There's another one. It's a different one. There's a Bowman Chrome. Betances. Look, perfect for the 4th of July. You want any of those, Ninja? Alright, so hang on. I got one more place to look. Hang on, Ethan. And Ethan, you want me to pull you a Tebow Sapphire? Oh, I got one pulled out for you. Alright, hang on. Yeah, so here's the whip stuff that isn't done yet. Ethan, I'm not like some dudes. Alright, let me see if there's any. Yeah, see a bunch of Francisco Alvarez, Con Houck, Parada. I thought there was some PCAs in here. Ton of Beatties. Mauricio. Huh, maybe not, Ninja. I thought I had Eli Serrano. Unless I'm missing a spot. Let me see. Mets. No, weird. Maybe I don't have as many as I thought. Hopefully I didn't just moon you guys. Alright, Ninja. Oh no. There's 20 cards here. It's Pete Crow Armstrong. You want to do 30 bucks? It's $1.50 a card. One of them's Nico Horner. It's $1.50 a card. Couple sapphires in there. Yeah, so $25. Bowman, there's some minor league ones in there. There's a first Bowman paper, rookie, minor league stats, future stars, sapphire. Yeah, if it turns out you don't like it, I'll owe you a couple bucks somewhere if you want. If you get home and you get to looking at it, you don't like it, I can settle up with it if you want. It's about $1.50 a card. Alright. Yeah, get to looking at it if you're like, eh, I don't care about a couple bucks, I can settle up with you. No, thank you. Alright, Ethan, what kind of, there's the Tebow. What kind of Giants are you looking for? You don't want any 80s Giants, right? You don't want any Will Clark, Kevin Mitchell, Bailey, Bonds. You want any Bonds? Will Clark, Bedrosian, Lamont Wade, Verlander, Luciano, Adames, Webb, Yastrzemski, Drew Gilbert. Alright, you just call out a name if you want me to pull something. Wisenhunt, you want the Gilbert, Luciano, Yastrzemski, Holiday, rookie, Deion Sanders, more Bonds. Anybody else want Bonds? Tyler Fitzgerald, Matt Chapman, Masanori Murakami, Yastrzemski, Logan Webb, Joey Bart, Brandon Crawford, Logan Webb. Yeah, Bonds. Alright, I'm not done, Ethan. Webb. Logan Webb, X-Fractor. Was that the only Logan Webb? Alright, let me go to the next location. There's a bunch of Bonds here, Mike. Bonds. You want this Logan Webb, Ethan? Alright. Let me grab all the Bonds out of here. Bonds. Will Clark, Bonds. You want that Logan Webb? Okay. Adames. Must have passed it. There's a Bonds. Find Adames. There's the Adames, the pink. It's like red but not quite. Okay, I'm leaving the Barry Bonds stuff out if somebody wants to look at it later. Okay? Hang on, E, I'm not done. putting the Giants back. Grab these Giants. Don't have a ton of Giants. Pomaris Auto, Luciano, Lamont Wade, Johnny Level, Soler 199, Bryce Johnson 100, Luciano, wish you liked Luciano, Luke Schigler, Whitman, Luciano, Cole Foster 75, Dubon 150, Canario, Schmidt 99, Canario 20, Glowanki 20, Anthony Rodriguez 50, Jung-Hoo Lee, Schmidt, Casey Schmidt 99, Lee, Matos 150, Dabovich to 50, I will Dabovich, Luciano. So which Jungs do you want? You want one of each? That's the shimmer, and that's the refractor. All the Jungs. All the Jungs are yours, all the Jungs are yours. And if I know it's your PC stuff, it's a better deal. Oh, did I give you too many? Nope, I give you one of each here. No posies, I guess. Let me look here, hang on. I'll look in what you would call trash, Ethan, hang on. This is stuff you would throw away. This is stuff you would throw away. Mitchell, Willie Mays, Will Clark, Uribe. Oh, there's a Posey, Ben Baller Posey. You have a Ben Baller? Bumgarner, Will Clark, Chapman, McCovey, Strawberry. You want Matt Williams' real credit card? There's a Bonds. A couple more Bonds. Baldwin, I owe you something. You want me to just throw in a couple, like 3 random Bonds cards? Matt Williams, Deion Sanders, Steve Carlton, Will Clark, Brett Butler, Will Clark, Mike Krukow. You want the credit card? I doubt it still works. You can try it at Kohl's maybe. Matt Williams credit card. Yeah, Baldwin, if you're still here, I could put in a couple random Bonds for you. Alright, let me top load. Do not, Ethan. Ethan, they'll lock your ass up. You'll be in juvie. Let me top load the Matt Williams. Alright, so I'll just, let me close out Baldwin here real quick, E. How about, let me find you 3 cool ones here. I know I have a couple of. How about these 4 Bonds, Baldwin? That work? Alec? Alright. Alright, E, where are we at here? And we got the Tebow. Don't care, but we're kind of getting up there. Decent. Schmidt, 99. Damas, Webb, Gilbert. You know what? To celebrate your top 10 finish, and it's PC, I'll do the whole stack for 10 bucks. Just remember, your stack is not closed out yet. That's not even $1 a card. Alright. Just remember, it's not closed. If you want it shipped, you're going to have to close it out. That's for your top 10 finish. Alright. That was a lot of work. I just made about 50 cents an hour on that. Anybody else want some bonds cards? I'll do $10 on a whole stack of bonds. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Make sure there's no dupes. 9. 10 different bonds cards. And a couple raw dogs too. 12 different bonds cards. $10. Actually, I'll give you a dupe. You can trade it. 13 bonds cards. $10 if you want it. All right, Brewers for Madsen. Let's tag Amber too, so we get a little bit of competition. We'll keep this productive. I know she's been in a buying mood too. Watch this. All right. Got a couple different ones to go through here, Madsen. Churio. Hoskins to 2025. Peralta. Strzelecki and Alexander. Woodruff. Contreras. Hoskins. Braylon Payne. Joe Ross. Sapphire. Brock Wilken. Molitor 86 tops. Molitor KB. Mizorowski. Yeah, you can do whatever you want, Ethan. Made. Urias to 299. Corbin Burns with a Santa hat. Bryce Wilson, 2024. Montes. Churio. Yelich. Tribute. Here's a Yelich Heritage. Yeah, let Garrett get what he wants first, and then you can see what's left. There's a Yount Tribute. Alright, so you want the 2 Mizes. Garrett's got first dibs if he wants to, though. Alright, so Wilson and Made. Oh, I didn't pull Bryce Wilson. Was there a Made in here? Are you talking Bryce Wilson? Oh, there's Made, yeah. The select. Where was the other gold? Damn, it's hot in here. I'm also wearing 2 shirts. That was Brock Wilken. Brock Wilken. Payne. Alright, hang on. Payne. Reese Hoskins, did I get everything? Yeah, I got that one. No, that's 2024. Yeah, Ethan, I got your 2 Mizes over here. Just make sure, there's another Mizorowski. Just make sure Madsen gets what he wants. There's a Mizorowski. Churio. Contreras. Churio. The other Mizorowski. So I've got these 3 right now, Garrett. And we're not done. There's a Miz 100. So you guys each want a Miz 100? There's 3 of them, actually. Ethan's going to sell his. Alright. Alright, so let me move on to the other stack. So now you've got 4 Garrett, and Ethan's got 1 also, so hang on. Alright, so hang on. Here's a little stack. Ethan Small to 99. It's like a freaking belt buckle. Thing weighs 20 pounds. Well, there were 3. I gave you guys each one. Right now, each of you guys have one. Do you want that, Garrett? Okay. Churio and Salas. Churio, I don't see a variation on it. Uribe 350, Burns 250, Ethan Small to 250 auto, Mike Brousseau to 71, Cantrell to 20, Zamora 15, Para to 250, small auto. If you can, give me a guess on what that comp's at. Give me a guess. Valerio. Yount is a blank. Terang is a sovereign. Gasser, Inception. Yelich, Burns 299. Braylon Payne 175. Mendez 499. O'Ray 399. Garcia auto. With the Gasser and the Payne. Alright, you want the Payne, Matson? Alright, Matson's good. Alright, so I've got the stack of the Whip Brewers, the ones I haven't gone through yet, so I'll show you these. They're sorted, but I haven't done anything with them, like which box they're going into. So there could be some turds in here. There's some I don't knows. Maybe some guys that haven't moved or they're gone. Hauser, Pratt, there's a Payne. Tyler Black, Frelick, Eric Brown, Mitchell. These are Bowman First Edition. You want a Pratt. And that was Matson. Do you want this Payne? Frelick, Mitchell, Bowman First Edition, Mendez, Eric Brown, Josh Noth. There's another Pratt. Anybody else want a Pratt? There's another Payne. Nobody wants the Paynes. Letson. There's a Pratt Top 100. Ethan, do you want a Pratt or not? Tyler Black Sapphire. There's a Mitchell Bowman First Edition Blue. Caro. Alright, so did I miss the Mitchells? Do you want just one, Garrett? You want a paper? And do you want the First Edition Blue? Alright. Moving on with the rest of it. Caro, Rodriguez, Brown, Letson, Cooper Pratt, Frelick, Valerio. There's a Chrome Mitchell, first Bowman Chrome. There's actually a few of them. Do you want one of those? I'm going to guess yes. There's a Mitchell, Rookie of the Year favorites. Vargas, Joey Weimer, Frelick. It's Bowman Chrome 25th anniversary. Looks like it might be from 2024. Want it? Do you want this Mitchell too? Valerio. Yeah, I just need to go through and make calls on this stuff. Weimer. Frelick. Topps Chrome rookies. There's a shimmer. Tyler Black. Weimer. Sapphire. First Bowman. Wilkin. Mojo. Rowdy Tellez. Some Mojo Rodriguez. Luis Pena. First Bowman Chrome. There's a couple of those. There's a Payne Reptilian. Blake Burke. There's a Payne First Bowman Chrome. Anything there jump out at you? I lose you guys? Reptilian. Some of it, I'll top load most of this for you too that's not top loaded now. What about the Payne? Or one of the Penas? Ethan, are you good? Alright. Ethan, so you got 3 sitting in here right now. Let me take care of Garrett here. I'm trying to think if I have any other brewers sitting in this stuff. Alright, yeah, I can look at Cardinals here in a minute. Alright, 1, 2, 3. Any idea where we're at on that, Garrett? I really don't care about this other stuff. Yeah, what's up? Need to see where we're at on this. First Bowman Chrome to 250. No, not necessarily 10. I'm just coming up with enough for a stack, and then you can do multiples of 10 or $10. It's not necessarily 10 for 10. We've done more than that. You got a guess on what this goes for, Garrett? I'm probably maybe at 20 bucks right now, and then this. I do. Do you need used or you want fresh ones, Ethan? Just ballpark me. I don't know if it's a $200 card or if it's a $10 card. For $2? Alright. And it was the $250, Furman? $20 for all of it, Garrett? And I'll top load the rest of these? Alright, so click 2 of those items up there. Good deal. Again, your stack will still be open. Alright, Colt. Yeah, I mean, whatever they cost. I mean, whatever they cost me brand new. I've got, which size do you want? Yeah, I mean, we haven't done much. You can go through the Yankees if you want, Furman. Ethan, there's 2 different sizes. Just DM me. And whatever I paid for them, you can get them for. So are we running through Cardinals again real quick? Are we doing that? Yeah, Ethan, so why wouldn't you just do used ones? I'll give you some used ones for like nothing. Yeah, how many do you want? All right, Cardinals, here we go. All right, used semi-ridges. How many do you need? 50? I mean, how clean do they have to be? Now you're being challenging. I got a ton. I don't want the weight to get too bad. We'll talk about it in DMs. I got you though. Don't buy them. Don't buy them, okay? Yeah, don't buy them. Here, let me show you some real quick. Holy cow. E, I need like an intern just for you, dude. I have brand spanking new ones, but you're going to pay for them. And there gets weight to them. So here's what the used ones look like. I can't believe we're doing this. Ethan, think about how much my time's worth and what you're doing to me. I'm showing you naked used top loaders. These seem okay to you? Yeah. I mean, if you saw like Bill Gates or Warren Buffett on the street, you wouldn't be like, hey, will you read me a bedtime story? Will these work for you? Or you can pay what I paid for new ones. Ethan, I don't even care. I don't even care. Ethan, watch this. The 3 Miz's and all these for $10, you still got to close your stack. You still got to close your stack. How many are here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 3. There's a bunch of, there's like 30 here. Yeah. Now I'll still show you the Cardinals. So let's close this out. So buy 1 unit. I'm putting these in here. You're buying 1 unit. Plus you still live at home. I got you your own tray. You're still going to have to close your shipping though. Alright, let's look at Cardinals. No, Steve, no, haven't even gone there. Alright, Cardinals, here we go. Walker, Gorman. I got a shitload of Gorman, if you're a Gorman guy. $4.99. Prater, $50. Rodriguez, $55. Walker, $2.99. Molina, $4.99. Walker, paper firsts. Look at all the Walker. There's a Bowman First Edition Walker. Walker, paper firsts. You're in line after the Yankees, Steve. Can you do that? Furtman, you wanted to look at Yankees, right? How many you want? There's Bowman Chrome Walkers. We got more Walkers than the frickin' Walking Dead, all 11 seasons. Walker Sapphire. Arenado, $3.99. Gorman, $99. O'Neill. Walker Tops Now, rookies. Walker Sapphire. $25. So you want a Walker Bowman First Edition, Ethan? Is that what you want? All right. Anybody can call these out, okay? Anybody. Steels, guys. Topps now in a sapphire. Steels. We got steels, guys. Can't believe what this is going for. Can't believe how cheap these are. If we get 80 people in the chat, we'll auction off a big card. If we get 80 people in the chat. Alright, Yachty to $4.99. Alright, we're going to do 3-second auctions, guys. 3 seconds. Yachty for Furtman. Walker Action Stars, Walker Brick by Brick. Some first edition Walker papers. Walker Texas Rangers. Walker Bowman Chrome. So I never know on these, because this is high school batting record, and it's 2021 Bowman Chrome. I don't know if those even are worth anything. Alright, which blaster? The V-Friends? There's a Walker Sapphire, some more Walker Sapphires. Gorman, $2.99. I wish one of you guys were Gorman. Automated Albert. Alright. Ship sealed, E. What? $7 off? You're smoking crack. You can't even buy them for that. No. I'm not even going to look at it. No. I said $5 off. And even that's... No. I'm countering you. I'm going to break you. By the time you graduate, I'm going to have you set. No bills, just hoarding this hobby money. There, I sent a counter. Nobody wanted this Pujols? Alright, Steve Holm wants it. Just remind me, Steve. No, wait, I think, Ethan, you're taking it? Ethan might have called it first. Alright. Stay calm. Yeah, he's up above you in the chat, I see it. He put Albert, unless he wanted Fat Albert. No, E. We're doing this because we like you. We're doing this because we like you. If we didn't like you, we wouldn't be doing this. We're almost done. You wanted this. Yeah. Top 10, dude. I use you as an example for my guys that won't get off their ass and sell anything. Yeah. I got a 14-year-old kid that's in the top 10 on the leaderboard, and I got guys with more cards than I've got in these boxes not doing anything. All they're listing are excuses. Alright, this other Cardinal section sucks. Ozzie, Arenado, Goldschmidt, Ozzie, Arenado, Contreras, Ozzie, Mason Wynn, Arenado, Goldschmidt. But yeah, your young Jedi shit's not going to work on me. I was hustling before your dad was probably growing his first mustache. Alright. Albert, Walker. Now, like I said, Ethan, that's probably $10 right there. That's probably 10 right there, dude. You want a couple more Walkers to round it out? I know you're gonna... I cannot wait to see these in your show. All right, $10, Ethan. You still got to close your stack too. Still got to close it. Yeah, let me take care of these guys though. Let me grab a blaster. Are you literally really trying to go to bed right now? Yeah, you don't even have school tomorrow. The blaster's in your stack. All right, let's get Furtman. Let's look at some New York Yankees. Losers is 7 straight. 7 straight even. Some of these guys, Furtman, if you know where they're at, tell me. All right, here we go. And then, Holm, you're going to be here for a minute. 7 straight even. How about some Murgatroyd? Yeah, all you guys, just call them out, okay? We'll get stacks going. Just call them out. Munson. Judge and Soto. 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 Kluber and whoever was catching. Is that Higgy? Judge and Soto. Alright, you got the Judge and Soto. Tyler Wade. Rizzo. Somebody said Rizzo. Soto, Soto. Bernie. Mo. 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 A-Rod. I got the Rizzo. Yogi and Campanella. Reggie. Pettit. Mantle. Mo. Bernie. Cone. El Duque. I used to love those Flair Futures cards. Team. 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 This was some PC stuff I decided I didn't need anymore. I'm all grown up now. Mo. A-Rod. A-Rod. An A-bomb from A-Rod. Rivera. Winfield. Posada. A-Rod. Phil Hughes. Phil Hughes. Mattingly. How did I get in there? I probably have 14 of these. Henderson. Reggie Finest. Furtman, are you here? Mantle. Jazz. Mo. Clemens. Roberto Kelly. Used to like him too. Ruth. Tanaka. Brian Taylor. This will get you out of a bar fight. Rivera. Glaber. Godzilla. Trevino. Garrett Cole. Pink, it's like red but not quite. Judge. Willie Randolph. Nice shape if it wasn't off center. Reggie. Pettit. Which Judge? This Judge. Okay, you're the Molina stack. Okay. Funky Cold Molina. Bernie. Pettit. World Series. Rivera. Mantle. A-Rod. A-Rod. World Series. The Mick 2K7. World Series. Glaber. Joe D. Doc Gooden. Chicago Joe. Tyler Austin. Clint Frazier. Gary Sanchez. Wade Boggs. Press proof. Brian McCann 176. I do have somebody that PC's McCann. Andujar. Jeter. So many Anduhars. Judge. Gary Sanchez. Top prospects. Mattingly. Again, I got a bunch of them. Kevin Moss. Oh, Kevin Moss. Furtman's not even flinching. Furtman's like me if he bought everything he wanted. Brian Taylor. Stroman, my pain with his fingers. Frazier and Duhar. Garrett Cole. Severino. Mo. Justice Sheffield and Duhar. Ruth. Tyler Wade. There's some turds in here. There's some turds. Volpe. Judge. Spencer Jones. Lombard. Stanton. Pink. It's like red but not quite. Yogi. Rosario. Rosario was trying to flirt with my old lady. Last game we went to. Rizzo. You gonna want this Rizzo, was that you, Colt? I don't need your attitude. We'll get there. Glaber, Judge, Volpe, Dominguez, Winfield, Judge, Dominguez, Wells, Dominguez, Volpe, Reggie, Judge, Cole, Judge, Volpe, Bucky Dent, 79, Ricky, Guidry and Craig Swan, Mets, Mattingly, got about 12 of those. Rodon, Sapphire, Reggie, Soto, Chris Gittens to 2021, Judge, Rivera, Dominguez, Volpe, Soto, Soriano, Cole, Sabathia, Bader, Bader's a 2023 with the CC, Rodon, also the 2023, Volpe, LeMahieu, IKF, A-Rod, Rodon Sapphire 2. Alright, hang on. Alright, next box. Shit ton of Yankees. Whoops. Not going to be grading any of those. A-Rod Refractor. Damn it, Colt. Where was the A-Rod Refractor at? Maybe it's one of these on the floor. Could I get that lucky? Ah, Colt. I don't know where it's at now. The idiot sandwich. Where did you see an A-Rod Refractor? Are you watching behind on YouTube? Chrome Platinum. It's not that, is it? Oh! Language. It's got to be that. Yeah. Look how easy that was. Alright, other Yankees section. You know, a real Yankee fan would be like, I'll take the whole box. How much for the whole box? The answer is, I'd probably let this whole box go for $100, 10 units. This whole box. Think how much fun you'd have with that. Ah, Yankees. Alright, hang on. Definitely need a system here. Glaber pinstripe. Bunch of Volpe paper, Bowman first. Look at all that. Pereira 250. Hauver 499. I almost hooked up loogie. Those things that get stuck in your throat. Hauver. Pereira Sapphires. Dominguez. Austin Wells. Volpe. Dominguez. Judge. We're down to 12 people. Judge. These are your hardcore people. Dominguez. Pereira, Wells. Volpe, Stars and Stripes. If you guys like America, you'll want one of those. Anthony Hall to 25. Zeke Duran, Sapphire Auto. Dunham Auto. Dunham 150. Dunham 150. Gomez. Volpe 399. Trey Sweeney 25. Volpe. Dominguez, Christmas Humbug. Judge. Soto, Dominguez, Judge, Volpe. Jeter, Special Forces, Judge. Deion Sanders, Rivera. Dion, Matsui. Mattingly, Mantle Trout. Volpe, Bowman First Chrome. More Bowman first Volpes. Judge, Dominguez, Dominguez, Dominguez. There's a Judge refractor. Delgado 199, Wells, Volpe, Volpe. Bowman first edition Volpes. Wesneski, whoever the hell that is. Drew Thorpe. Ah! Which Judge refractor? Volpe, Judge all etch. Cam Schlittler. Tops Now. I think I bought those and never did anything with them. Schlittler last call up. Tops Now. Wade Boggs, Sterling. Still has the sticker on it. Soriano. Volpe, Marte Luciano. Bernie Williams, Reggie. Volpe, Dominguez, Jeter. Winfield. It's not that one, is it? This one. Type yes faster. Bastard. Alright, hang on. So after this, it's Mariners and Cubs. I don't know why this is in here. First anesthetic used, numbered to 50. Somebody that works in a hospital or something. Nitrous oxide or laughing gas. Numbered to 50. It's in the Yankees for some reason. Anybody? Medical professional? Numbered to 50. I don't know why. Boggs, Winfield, Hill, Posada, Bernie. More Volpes. Judge. Down 11 people. Judge. Gardy Party to 100. Dion, Matsui, Dominguez, Judge. Want the Gardy. That's Sheffield 199. Whatever happened to Sheffield? Volpe. Cabrera 150. Cabrera 199. Ben Rice Tops Now. How'd that get in there? Judge Tops Now 62. It might be PC stuff. Arias 250. Lombard, Jeter. How about Aaron Apple? With the Aaron Apple? Dominguez, Anthony Hall to 75. Spencer Jones, Kevin Alcantara. Volpe, Dominguez, Judge, Dion. Winfield, Greg Nettles. It's a 79. It's not terrible. It's actually in pretty decent shape. Ricky, Reggie. Frickin' Volpe's out the ass, man. Cabrera Sapphire. Volpe. Spencer Jones, first Bowman Chrome. Dominguez, Ben Rice, Volpe, Thorpe, Sweeney 499. Volpe, Dominguez. Volpe, Gehrig, Hauver, Jeter, Rizzo to a 99, Colt. Which Rice was it? Judge, Hill, Judge, Volpe, Judge, Ben Baller, Furman, Trey Sweeney, Arias, Peraza 125. Not Tops Now. There's a Judge. Gary Sanchez, 49, double relic. Judge 52. Okay, that one. I don't know if we're going to get to it, Ethan. Yeah, there's some Otani in here. I can try to get to it. We're getting a line going here. The Ben Baller. I gave you the Ben Baller already. So, Steve, which Ben Rice are you looking for? Last attack, last stack. This one. So all you have is that and the Judge and Soto, right? Furtman, do you want to look at the whip Yankees, or you good? Well, actually, there's some Yankees in the front of the box. What's in here? Volpe, Dominguez. Soto to 175. Volpe, Dominguez, Thorpe, Arias, Dominguez. Soto 175. Okay. Furtman, do you want to look at the whip Yankees or stop? The ones that, hang on. Actually, there's not that many. This is the stuff I didn't know what I was doing with them yet. They were like in transition. Cabrera, Arias, Sweeney, Gomez, Peraza, Trey Sweeney, Dick Maddock. There's probably nothing in here you're going to want. Gomez, Oswaldo, Pereira. Yeah, this is probably nothing you're going to want to. Devi Garcia. Lose the attitude, man. I'm trying to help you out. John Cruz, Mejia, Oswaldo. Do you really want to see some Bobby Witts? You being serious? Alright, trust me guys, the sooner we get him out of here, better off we'll be. Witt, game day drip. Witt in action. Witt, whatever that Bowman is. I'll see what's in here. There's a Witt. There's a Witt. There's a Holiday Witt. There's a Witt. Witt. There's the black and white Witt. Here's some of these Witts. Black and white Witt. What was the other Witt? Oh, the 87 Topps Witt, Steve. Witt, homers in 3 consecutive games. 78 Brett. Bo Jackson, collect the book. Witt Summer Camp. Auto clear up here. Brett. This Brett or this Brett? Or both? That Brett's not terrible looking. 78. 78, okay. That's 82, I believe. Okay. With Summer Camp, told you. Samad Taylor, Hunter Owen. Witt's card shop thing, 8-bit baller, Witt power player. Lofton, Hernandez, Eric Pena. Yeah, that's fine. You're gonna close it out, E? Alright, let me show you the other Royals real quick, see if there's any Wits in here. The yellow sapphire. Yeah, if you think you're done, Ethan, just close it out, unless you're getting in finest next week. Steven Zobak to 99. No, you can do it once a month, but you might want to wait a little bit. You're not going to use it the first day. Yeah, I don't. Usually people wait till near the end of the month, though. Alright, what was... Okay, I think I showed you these already. Yeah, that's fine. You can wait. There's a Witt. Yeah, just wait and see what happens. There's a Witt. 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 Brett. Brett. Pasquatch. Brett. Fermin. India. Cags. Bo Jackson. Witt. 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 Bo. Johnny Damon. Future Stars. Bo. Brett. Bo. Bob Boone Sport Flick. Tartable Sport Flick. There's some Bowman paper Wits. Those are all Bowman paper Witt. There's a chrome one. I'm making about $1 an hour, which is fine. I want this shit gone. We're actually not doing too bad. We're gonna make a chunk disappear. Alright, so Furtman. That's a Witt rookie. Alright, you tell me where we're at, Adam. Remember, I gotta be under comp, so. Guardies to 100. Molina's 499, I really don't care about. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. It's 10 cards. I'll just do 1 unit if you want. I don't care. Because it's you, if you want. We're eliminating a little stack here. Yeah, it's adding up. Oswaldo Sapphire Auto. I didn't see you claim that. Which section of stuff was that in? That was going to be in the nicer stuff. Hang on. Which Oswaldo? Was that in the stuff I just went through? the other box. Hang on. Ooh, I'm starting to feel sick. Yeah, hang on. Yeah, I'm starting to feel not awesome. Ugh. Maybe it was this box. Yuck. I think it's the 2 frickin' shirts, but the AC is super cold down here. Alright, it's not this box. It's not this one. Alright, hang on. You said it was sapphire, right? We're getting there. So are you thinking 30 for all of it, or is that too much? We will find it. There it is. You said it's 20 bucks? Looks pretty good. Alright, so 30 bucks for all of it. Alright, there you go. Book it. Alright, so we're at Mariners and Cubs. If you're out of time, we can pick it up tomorrow. You want to do Mariners now, Steve? Or Colt, or are you in a hurry? Alright, so here's where you're at right now, Steve. The Brett, the Witt, the Soto, the Rice, and that. You're probably getting close right there. Let me see what Mariners I got. Colt, you're good for a minute? All right, here we go. All right, Dylan Moore to 2025, Polanco, Logan Gilbert, 499. Bunch of Bowman Chrome Julios. Julio, more Bowman Chrome Julios. Ichiro, Julio, Ichiro. There's a Ginter, Ginter. I forget which back that is. That might be a Ginter back Ichiro. You want me to grab all the Ichiros? There's a triple threads and a tribute. I think that was all the Ichiros. Museum, Ginger, Julio's. You having a stroke, Steve? These are all the same Julios, paper Julios. That's why I said if you guys wanted something put together for your kids, they'd open a pretty sweet mystery pack with Julio and Trout. And there's a Griffey. There's a 91 Griffey. Julio. Home run Julio. With the Griffey. Julio. There's a Kyle Lewis. There's a Griffey. Need that Griffey. Julio. Julio. Go back to the home run, Julio. Yeah. Do you need that Griffey? Somebody redeemed it, obviously, but... Yes, no? Okay. I should be doing this tomorrow, too. Wish there was a more efficient way to do it, but I don't know what the answer is. Kyle Lewis, Evan White, Trammell, Julio... I mean, I could do the mystery, like the $10 bulk packs, but they struggled on football, and we really struggled on the basketball. Ty France, Munoz, Gilbert, Brash with $4.99, Lewis. I mean, I got smoked on the basketball ones, and the football didn't go either. Well, either Raleigh, Gilbert, Crawford, Adam Frazier. What's up, D-Web? I mean, baseball does historically better here. I'm not done, Steve. Which Crawford? Shit, I don't know where it's at. Hang on, I'll find it. I'm sweating my ass off. There it is. What's up, a succulent thing? That's got to be it, right? Yep. Okay. Steve, make sure you tell a Mariners fan how good I was to you. Because they all hate me. I had wings today for lunch with my daughter. I wonder if I got sick. Here's the other Mariners. Julio Bowman First Edition, blue. Phillips 250, Phillips 99. Class A 25. Auto. Bowman's Best Atomic Refractor. Gonzalez 150. Some more Julios. Ryder Ryan. Kelnick to 50 auto. Class A 99. Chevalier auto. Welch auto. Roden. Aguilar 150. Phillips 499. Logan Gilbert 50. Polkovich 99 auto. Celestin Elite Extra 499. $9.99 die cut. Julio first. Kirby $4.99. More Julios. Kelnick $4.99. More Julios. Julio. Hancock $150. Kelnick to 25. Launch into orbit Julio. You want both Celestins? I lost the other one. For the sake of time, we might not go through the whip. There's a lot of Mariners. I think a lot of it's Ty Pete, which actually goes to the Cardinals now. I can't find the other frickin' Celestin now. Yeah, I'm starting to feel shitty. There it is. Alright. Might get cold out of here and then frickin' bail. Alright, let's see where we're at, Steve. $20 for all of it, Steve? I might be a little light. I'd do like a future consideration or something if you want. Alright, click it. Again, you'll have to close when the time comes. You'll need to close it. All right, thank you. All right, Colt, what do you want to look at? Some Cubs? Yeah, a light future consideration, some kind of throw-in thing. All right, Cubs for Colt. Ugh. Yeah, thank you. Thanks for being patient. Eddie Collins, Sandberg, Maddox, Horton, Canario 499, Suzuki, Swanson, Tucker, Alcantara, Swanson, Casey, Alcantara, Happ, PCA, Lee. Yeah, thank you, sir. Hernandez, Sapphire, Penango, Stroman, Sandberg, Tucker, Ernie Banks, Steele, friend of the group, Happ, Tucker, Nico, Amaya, Shota, Vasquez, Caleb Killian, Maddox, Triantos to 149, Tyon, Morel, Dansby, pink, it's like red but not quite, Shaw, the team leader, Andre Dawson silver pack, Sosa, Shota, Bellinger, Shota, Ron Santo, 73. It's not terrible. Schwarber, Shota, Wisdom, Shota, Sandberg. Where's Wisdom at now? Mark Leiter, Morel, Swanson. Whole stack minus Tucker? So you want all the Tuckers out of it. Tucker. No Tucker, no belly. Shit, okay. No Tucker, no belly. 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 Bellinger. Bellinger. There's this. Now I got another row too, or you want to figure out where we're at there now. Are you interested in this Wisdom? I found it when I was going through earlier for the guys. This is to 150. I don't know what it's worth though. It's an auto if you can't see it by the shitty camera. Okay. So this is the stuff you don't want. So let me move this over. Alright, let me... Cubs. Alright, so... How many of these PCAs do you want? Do you want one of each or you want dupes? What's up, Lazy Bear? One of each. Okay, so One of each. Pulling out the dupes. Matt Shaw, Matt Shaw, Matt Shaw. 72 Cubs. Alcantara, 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 Shota. Howard to 75. Caraway to 50. Ed Howard to 150. Hughes 499. I think I gave you one of these PCAs already. I did. So I might have mixed myself up. So I got to figure that out. Southacene. Shota. PCA. Southacene. How many of those Southacenes do you want? Okay, so I'm pulling those PCAs. You got one of each in there now. Alright, no dupes. So pull a Southacene. Pull a Southacene. No dupes on Matt Shaw either. If it happens, it's solely on accident. Doop 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 doop. Do you want any Eloys? Alright, you want one Eloy? Christian Franklin to 150. Trying to sneak out of there on me. Should be here, let me fix it right now. This isn't eBay authenticated. Spence, you don't want two Spence autos, I doubt. Velasquez to 125, Espinoza 150. Made, Kevin Made, Morel, Moreno. Don't need two Morenos, three Morenos. Wiggins, Davis 250, Franklin 299, Mervis, two Mervi, Alcantara 50, Verdugo 250, Alcantara 250, Alcantara Bowman Inception. 72 Cubbies team. Preciado to 75. There's a Mets PCA. That's where they went. I'll give you one Mets paper PCA. Williams 50. Triantos in-person auto. This was stuff I bought off of Libby. He probably had Triantos sign that in person. Brennan Davis 50. Alcantara. Shota. Alcantara Bowman First Edition Blue. Velasquez 150, a paper Eloy. The other one was a chrome. And there's that stack. Any idea what the Wisdom to 150 goes for? Any idea? Got the Rizzo to 99, the A-Rod, the Rizzo. These Rizzos I don't care about. I don't even care about this Rizzo. Let me see where we're at here. 1, 2, 3, 4. I got 106 cards. I don't know where we're at on the Wisdom. Got 106 cards. Wisdom to 150. Caraway to 50, is that who you're talking about? So are all these guys pretty much turds then? So if there's like if there's 100 cards there, more than $5 or $6, okay. There's 7 of those. So what do you think this is? I'm just going to assume you're looking it up. Okay. And then what about this? I mean, I got a minute if you want to look real quick. I mean, because I think I'm done after you and I are done. Unless somebody else wants to look. Unless you want me to try to look it up right now. $750? Number to 150? All right, yeah. I mean, I've got no reason to doubt you. Colt, 200 shipped for the whole stack. That should be less than $2 a card. And I think you're pushing 10 autos in there. Yeah, whatever else you got here, I'll close. Alright, then just buy 20 of those units then. That work? I'll make a note that it's shipped. I don't know what else you got here. Alright, good deal. Always a pleasure. Colt shipped. Look at that. That eliminated some stuff. Oh, okay, cool. Yeah, perfect. Yeah. And to quote our buddy Ethan, that's a steal. And I bored everybody to tears down to single digits. Does anybody else want to look before I go? I'd do like one more. And I don't know what I did, but I feel like frickin' ass now. I think it was those wings. Plus probably the talking nonstop. And again, I'm probably going to pick this up tomorrow too, so we can keep going until it's all gone. I don't have any wax to rip, so. Except the V-Friends and the soccer stuff. Oh yeah. We can look at Tigers tomorrow if you want. We got a ton of Torkelsons. I think there's some Max Clarks in there. Yeah, but it's nothing interesting, Casey. Jordan, it's all like base type stuff. No, there's no football at all. All right, we can pick it up tomorrow. I'm feeling really weird. Javi Baez or the Cardinals Baez guy? Yeah, I may just need to frickin' take care of it, but I don't feel like that's the thing now. I feel pukey. Yeah, I don't know if I have a ton of Javi Baez. You guys can DM me tomorrow, and I can start pulling out what you want and have it ready for you if you want to do that too. Hey, before Mahomes became the starter, Jordan, I had the cornerstones numbered to 15. I hit in a serial number break out of Vertex, whatever the hell it was. But it was 4 relics numbered to 15. I sold it for $100, like when he was throwing all those picks in preseason and stuff before he was the starter. Yeah, I won it in a break. It was the last card I hit in a break, last hit before I started breaking myself. Yeah, sold for $100. All right, I'm gonna get out of here. I think I might be just overheated. Cool, that's pretty fun, guys. Yeah, just shoot me a DM and I'll start pulling stuff aside if you want. At least see if I have it. Thanks.